A trip to a remote part of the Scottish Highlands, maybe with children. What should you carry in your first aid kit? And what problems may you have to solve? We've come on a wee trip out to one of the remote beaches, and we're going to be having a fire beneath the tide line so we don't leave any trace, and cooking a meal tonight. And this is the first aid kit that I've brought with me. Organising help would be quite problematic here. So we've got to have enough kit to solve any basic problems, but at the same time, we need to be able to carry it. Good tough dry bag. This one happened to come from Decathlon. So what's in the kit? Let's have a look. We have got a pair of gloves in the top, so straight away I can get those out and get them on. A big trauma dressing lives in here just in case we have a big problem. And then the next thing is, because we're going to be having fires, we've got some burn dressings, 2 10-centimetre burn dressings. They're non-absorbent, and they'll keep the wound sterile while we organise help or get back to help. Then we've got the main first aid kit here. It rolls out so we can get to it easily, and possibly the most important thing on a first aid kit like this is actually having some reasonable scissors that we can cut clothing away to deal with the injuries. We'd never cut clothing away from burns, but we need to cut clothing away when we're looking for bleed and other traumas. Again, more pairs of gloves. After the scissors is my tick tweezers. These are Life Systems tick tweezers, and as you can see at the very end we've got something you can get right underneath and pull the tick out. And then moving down here we've got some wound dressings, conforming bandages, tape for holding the wound dressings in place. Then for minor injuries, we've got plasters and sterilising wipes, along with low absorbency gauze dressings for grazes and things like that, including the tape for keeping it in place. We've also got tweezers for taking out splinters, a silver blanket for keeping people warm, though to be honest, in a remote environment I'd have a more effective solution, such as a survival bag or the brilliant blizzard bags. But not to worry on this trip, we've got 2 tents and sleeping bags. We've also got other problem-solving equipment, not necessarily first aid. I've got an emergency head torch, a spare pair of shoelaces, which is quite funny because I'm wearing wellies, a small knife, and we've got a tube of emergency food, diabetes, or just plain hungry, to be honest. Then we've got the duct tape. Wouldn't use it on human beings, but it's good for repairing waterproof trousers and tents. And then, what else have I got? Got cable ties. I love carrying cable ties. There aren't many problems you can't solve without cable ties. Cable ties are brilliant for repairing rucksacks, tents, sleeping bags and footwear, but they're not really for first aid. These are some of the things I carry as a mountaineering instructor and guide. I certainly bring them along with me when I'm with my children. What do you carry? What sort of things should be added to the bag, or maybe taken away? Add a comment below. Tell us what you carry, or maybe what I shouldn't be carrying. And have a great adventure and stay safe.